Hey guys, it's Ashley, the Thrifty Chica here, and I'm here with a Cricut unboxing. This is my latest order of Cricut materials, and I also picked up some tools that I'm really excited to show you guys so that you can see up close and personal. I am definitely one of those people that does not buy anything without lots of thought and without some planning, and always trying to look for the best sales. So right now, Cricut's having a lot of really great sales for fall specifically. If you need any materials, you need any accessories, you need any tools, if you need machines, anything like that, they have it on sale. So this is a great time to, stock up, get yourself ready for the holidays especially. I'm making so many projects, guys. Like, my head is spinning, trying to get ready for the holidays, knowing Thanksgiving is around the corner, Halloween's around the corner, Christmas is around the corner. I've started making, holiday ornaments, that sort of thing. I'm running out of supplies, so I kind of had to stock up again. But I thought I would share with you guys what I got, because maybe I'm nosy, but I'm always curious when people buy stuff. I'm like, what'd you pick up? I love to see what people picked up. So I thought I'd share with you in case you're, interested in that like me. And the first thing I wanted to start with is the Cricut Maker blades. So this is something I've been really excited about. Since Cricut has released the Maker, they made this so this machine has interchangeable blades. So you buy this machine, and sometimes you buy machines and you're like, are they going to get rid of it right away? Is this going to be obsolete in a year? That type of thing. Well, the way that they designed the Maker is so that you can get all the upgrades through the blades. So it's not something like you have to worry about this is going to be obsolete in a year. They keep coming out with new ways to use the Maker that are, just add to what you already have. So for me, I'm really excited. There's a lot of different blade options that they released this year. These are the 4 that they released, and I'm going to show you, some tutorials if you're interested in seeing how they work. And just give you a quick basic description right now. So I don't know about you guys, but the idea of being able to engrave on something just sounds awesome. Like, I'm really excited about this. So Cricut has an engraving tip, and because these are interchangeable, you just pop them on top of the interchangeable blade housing, and then on these, they give you the ability to engrave not just on, metal. You can engrave on metal, but you can also engrave on acrylic, which I think is awesome. I've seen, lots of different ways that people are testing these out and trying them. For me, I'm really excited about, customizing different things, like maybe some gift tags for the holidays, like customized metal gift tags. You could reuse them year after year, which I think is great. If you're trying to cut down on environmental waste, that's a great way to do it. Make something that you can use that lasts, that's beautiful for years. So I'm excited to try that out. Dollar Tree also has these really cute night lights that are acrylic, and what I was going to do is do some designs on them and show you guys what they look like. So don't think that if you get something like this that you can't use Dollar Tree items with it. In fact, most people who use Cricut or Silhouette or Brother machines love using Dollar Tree items. So this is a great way to incorporate Dollar Tree into your crafting. So the engraving tip, totally pumped to use that. My next favorite one that I'm really excited to share with you guys is the Debossing Tip. So if you're not sure what debossing is when you press a design into something. So you can take the Maker, which has really intricate design, capabilities, and then use this tip, and it presses the design into the paper or into what material you're using, and then you have a really beautiful customized design. I've seen people use paint, like watercolor paint, and paint over the top of a canvas that you've used the debossing tip on, and it just looks really stunning. So this is a great way to, expand your creativity, try something new, and, watercolors are inexpensive. There's a lot of materials you can use with this that don't cost a lot. Also, the wavy blade. So if you're into card making, or you want to get started, trying different things, you want to make more, mini signs and posters and cards, this is a great way to do it. What it does is it gives you a consistent wavy finish on the edges of where you're cutting, so you'll get a really perfect design on that. So this is a great way to get consistency in all of your results when you're, working with cardstock or other materials. And this is the basic perforation blade. So if you've ever, seen a flyer and they have the tear off tabs, or you've seen cards where you can rip off a piece and then underneath is like a little surprise, this is the way to do it. What it does is it gives you like a little cuts along the paper where you want it, and then, people can rip off that without damaging the other parts of it. So if you do anything with flyers for school, for community events, or you just want to make like really cute cards, this is a great way to do it. And I picked up a bunch of materials. I'm going through so many materials for the holidays, guys. I can't even explain how many materials I'm using. It's crazy. But I'm having a blast, and it doesn't have to be expensive. So everything I picked up here is on sale because I am cheap and I want to be, as frugal as possible. So I'm going to show you what I picked up and give you a quick brief of like why I picked up these to stock up on. So the first one is this vinyl material. This is in the color linen, and it's a removable vinyl. The reason that I picked this one is because I use a lot of home decor crafts, and I don't need everything to be a permanent application, so I can use removable vinyl for a lot of it. It's less expensive. This one was on sale for, I believe, $2.99 a roll, which is a great deal. It's awesome because you get, it's 12-inch roll by 48 inches, and white is a color that you use a lot in signage. So if you're making any cute, take a Dollar Tree charger plate and you can make a sign with it, and, use the leftovers for other things as well. So you don't have to use that much. White is a very standard, staple color. I picked up 2 of the linen ones because I needed to restock on that one. I also picked up 2 of the same, but this is in the color Midnight. Midnight was also on clearance. I believe this was $2.99 as well. I thought that was a great deal. And the same as the white, I use a lot of black in, home decor applications, that sort of thing. I've used this kind of stuff in, on boxes. I've used it on, little signs, just about anything you can think of. Dollar Tree cutting boards on the back of those. And it works great because it holds up really well and they're very easy to work with. I also picked up the color, which color was this one? This color was Pebble, and this was also on sale. It's kind of like an almond cream color. It's very pretty. Here, I'm going to compare it real quick. This is the linen and this is the Pebble color. As you can see, it has just a hint of more brown color to it. And this is also great for signage because sometimes you don't want a super bright white. It won't stand out the right way depending on the undertone of whatever project you're working on. So if I'm looking at something that's a softer tone, I'll use this one instead. And then I use this one on something I'm trying to get more of a pop on. Also, I picked up the Adhesive Foil. This color is in red. And I thought this would be perfect for the holidays, for Christmas. I'm going to take some of the Dollar Tree ornaments and use the Adhesive Foil and make some really, pretty customized ornaments. So if you're interested in seeing some cute ornaments, let me know and I'll show you. I've used their Adhesive Foil in the color, I believe, Copper before for a Dollar Tree leaf. And it turned out so beautifully. I'm really impressed with it. It has a very, very reflective coating. This is actually covering it. You really can't tell how beautiful and vibrant it is. There you go. So if you take off this, you can actually see how vibrant it is. And it has what looks like metallic threads running through it. So it's very, very beautiful. This will make, your DIY stand out significantly. So I'm probably the most excited to work with this one right now. And this I picked up to show you guys a test. This is the Cricut Specialty Sampler. I believe it was on sale as well. I think right around the $7 mark, which is very reasonable for what it is. But what it is it has all of their specialty vinyls. So it has chalkboard vinyl, it has the dry erase vinyl, and it has stencil vinyl. So if you didn't know, the great thing about these is if you're not, you're not 100% sure how to use, Cricut vinyl, it doesn't have to just be for signage. and that type of thing. You can also use it as backgrounds to fit specific items. So Dollar Tree has a ton of trays coming out. They have blank plaques that are coming out in the crafting section that are wood. You can add these to it and then create customized signage or customized like menus. You can create a task center to keep yourself organized, you know, have a list of what chores need to be done, when doctor's appointments are, you know, anything that you want to remember, you can use the chalkboard vinyl for. Or if you're not 100% confident with your writing and you don't, you know, you can also use the chalkboard vinyl, and then you can add regular vinyl on top, or you can use the dry erase vinyl, use a dry erase marker, and then you can add it to, you know, whatever you want to use it for, and then just erase it when you're done, which is great. The stencil vinyl is something I don't think people realize about Cricut materials, is that you can take a design, turn it into a stencil, and then you can stencil it onto a project. So here they show you, you know, they did this on this little toolkit here that holds all of their crafting tools. So you can take somebody's name, put it on there, and then use, you know, chalk paint and chalk paint around it. So there's a lot of different applications. I'm going to show you some easy ways to use this so that, you know, it's something that you feel confident using, in case you're curious about that. But that's it for my quick haul. I don't think it was that quick because I probably talked too much, but I apologize. If you're interested in any type of, you know, material, or you have questions, I've been trying to make sure I've used pretty much everything I can try on the website, so that way I can talk to you guys about it and be knowledgeable and, you know, help you with any questions that you have. So if you have questions about anything, feel free to leave a question below. Let me know. Also, I'd love to know, what kind of decorating scheme are you going for the holidays? Are you a classic, like red and green, or gold and silver, or do you like all different fun colors? Do you go silver and white, you know, blue? What kind of color scheme do you decorate with the most? Because I'm so torn this year of how I want to decorate, and I'd love to know what you guys are up to and what you want to decorate with. So thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a great week.